gifted. Great.
Good morning, beloved souls. It's me again, Nadine. And it's been such a long time no see. I know. It's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And there's a lot to update. So Marjorie and I are here now. Here is, I think 3 to 5 minutes per car from Boyle, which is in County Roscommon. And this is the main house, so it's not the farm area. There's just a barn on the back side, and he has his flock of sheep in the back as well. But the main farm is divided in 2 fields, and they are, I think, about 10 minutes car drive from here. And if I recall it correctly, the farm is even in County Sligo, which is a different county. But they're really close where we are here right now. So yeah, there's been happening so many things. I don't even know where to begin, but I think I do it chronologically. That makes the most sense, I think. So let me think. Week 1. We arrived on a Tuesday. And on Wednesday it was ready for work from 9 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon. Typically Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday are like more arduous because it's very intense, because on Thursday it's market day and all the vegetables have to be like harvested and washed and bundled and labeled. And they need to be fresh, so there's really only this short time slot we have to pick all the vegetables for all the orders we get in. So yeah, basically my Wednesday was working, but on Thursday it was market day, and this is kind of a more relaxed day because we are driving to Carrick-on-Shannon, where 2 supermarkets and I think 2 individuals from the market in Carrick order vegetables from Hubert. So we do the market day, and then afterwards basically the afternoon is off to do something for oneself, which is very good because Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday are very intense. And on Friday, typically we start picking again, picking potatoes, because these are the ones that are the most, you can pick potatoes basically for before you need them. So on Friday we basically always pick potatoes, and then we try to do some maintenance work, like stuff we can't do on Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday. For example, things in the polytunnel or weeding or stuff that just lies until there is time to do, I guess. So on my first weekend though, I went on Saturday to my first adventure with Marjorie, because Hubert really makes sure, although there is no opportunity to go anywhere by foot because we're so secluded, he really makes sure that he drives his woofers to nice places and picks them up again, which is really, really nice of him. So on Saturday morning, me and Marjorie went with him to Boyle, because in the morning he delivers to the market in Boyle a few things, and he dropped us off afterwards at the Lough Key Forest Park, which was really, really lovely, being in a forest again and also having a vastness of water in front of you. There are a variety of different trees, and every different forest has kind of a different energy to it, so I really, really enjoyed Lough Key, especially since it's been a long time to have like a hike in a forest, Before that we were in Morville, and that was directly by the ocean, and we didn't approach any wood for 6 weeks. So being back in there with the lush greens and the birds and just the energy of trees really heals something. And also being able to just let Marjorie run free again for some time was a really nice change to being on the farm. And because there was so much change, and we had like a 5-hour adventure on Saturday. On Sunday we just had a little relaxed loop walk, I would call it. It's in Knockvicar, and there's a garden educational center there as well. They like do a lot of biodiversity and courses on permaculture and stuff, so that's very interesting. And their neighbors have an alpaca farm, which is also nice, seeing these animals. And but we did the loop, and the loop went along a different area of Lough Key, which was also really nice because again the forest had a very different energy to it. And there's also a castle. It's called Clonticilla, if I pronounced that correctly, which was featured in a UK series called Grand Designs, because apparently there's someone bought it and has been years to make it look good again. But I didn't approach the castle though, I just walked by, but it was like lovely. It approached from the woods and then it disappeared behind the branches again, so that was nice as well. And then our first weekend just was past, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was all picking again. So on Thursday, because I knew that we're going to Carrick-on-Shannon again, to the market, I wanted to explore the town of Carrick-on-Shannon a little bit with Marjorie, which I did. And it was really lovely. Like there's this river called Shannon, which is why it's called Carrick-on-Shannon, obviously. And there are boats there, and on either side of the bridge there go 2 parks emerge. One is bigger than the other. And on the left hand side of the park there is like an open library again, the same kind I saw in Morville, like with this little hut that can be open and there are all sorts of books in it. There is also like, and that was surprising to me, a biodiversity field, I think 2 of them actually, and also like a nice bridge that you can walk along and watch the boats drift by. And it's a small park, but it was really nice. Like I think it kind of reminded me a little bit too much of man-made parks, if that makes sense, but it was nice seeing. I had never seen it before, and to explore something new, it's always nice to see a park. But also Carrick-on-Shannon as a little town is really lovely as well. Like there are this variety of colored houses, and there was blossoms everywhere and a few churches, and there was like a lot to see. And that was nice too, like just being in a busy little town with lovely little houses crouched all together on a main street, and all kinds of colors from red to yellow to blue, and that was nice. And also the market is also very nice. It has a roof, but is half open as well, and you can get like anything there. You can get fish and other meat and cheese and flowers and bakery and pastry, and even you can have a little lunch, because there's like the olive tree, which is kind of a takeaway and coffee shop, which is also very nice. So if you're ever in Carrick-on-Shannon, I would really recommend the market on Thursday. It's a really, really nice thing to do, sitting there and chatting and having all these nice smells around you. So yeah, that was really nice on Thursday. What I also did on Saturday, because I wanted to stay at home, because there really was no opportunity for Hugh to bring me anywhere and pick me up again. So I decided one day at home is good, because I wanted to do a little project. I wanted to do that for ages, really. Like it's a pallet bench, so a bench made out of old pallets. And since Hugh has a lot of old pallets and their original bench broke down, they were in need of one. So I spent pretty much the whole of my Saturday figuring out, finding the right plan on the internet, and sewing and screwing and painting and sandpapering the pallet wood, and the result is really, really lovely. Like since I built that bench, I've sat on that bench like every single day for at least half an hour, because it has such a nice height, and the sitting place, like Marjorie and I can fit perfectly on it. So I'm really, really excited that I did it, and I'm beyond proud, because I never had done anything like that. I'm not a craftswoman at all. So realizing something I have wanted to do for ages and seeing that the result is so nice really sparks joy in me. And also that bench project sparked something else. So usually Nadine, the partner of Hubert, and Hubert like to sit on the back side of the house, and this bench was intended for the front side. So what I will do is I will take the leftovers of the broken bench and I will make a second bench for the back side of the house, because I really, really liked it so much working on that bench. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. So I'm recording this on a Friday, which means tomorrow I'm gonna build a second bench. And there is a variety of projects still waiting for me. So I've still 20 days here, and I have a lot of projects that I want to do, and Hugh and Nadine are so up for like all of my recommendations and ideas. It's just really fantastic. And they welcome it all. But yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we were at Saturday, I built the bench, and then on Sunday I thought it was time for a hike. So Hubert brought Marjorie and I to a mountain called, if I pronounce it correctly, Bricklieve. And this mountain hike goes like up the mountain over a valley, and then it approaches the Carrick-on Passage tombs, hope I pronounced that correctly, which is a kind of pagan site where they buried their dead, and it's supposed to be very, very old. Although that Sunday was the first day where the weather was good. So it was the first day where it didn't rain since we got here. So the sun came out and it was so hot, so we didn't really made it all the way to the tombs. But it was a really lovely hike, and the views were amazing, and just seeing a different landscape, and seeing also being on top of a mountain again. Like it was so lovely to have a view and like this kind of vastness that just takes your breath away and really makes you humble thinking about it. Like all of these mountains and slopes and valleys created over thousands and millions of years. Like having this experience of hiking and getting down to earth once in a while really does me good. And of course it was lovely for Marjorie as well to be exhausted after a day's hike again. And yeah, so I really enjoyed it, and I'm planning on going back there, because since we didn't do the tombs I want to approach it from the other side. So there's a town called Castle Baldwin. So the next time I'm gonna go from Castle Baldwin from the other side and approach the tombs, because I really want to see that. It makes me always humble to witness and visit an ancient site, especially from pagans, and especially if it's a tomb. Like probably has a very spiritual energy to it, and I'm looking forward to maybe meditate there or something. And yeah, definitely going back there, keeping you updated as always. And here we are. It's all week 3. Just like it went by like this. It's Friday now, and this week, like, it was work, but on Wednesday and on Thursday I was kind of ill, so maybe you can see it. This eye was like swollen, so I basically looked like this, like a little bit like a hunchback, I think, because it was all swollen because of a twig injury I had a few months ago. So once in a while, if something happens, like if it's too dry in a room, if I forget to hydrate myself, or if it's too moist, if something isn't right, it usually comes out in this eye or in this eye, and this time it was this eye, so it was like swollen all over, so I couldn't work at all. So basically I was blind for 2 days. Which makes you appreciate the blossoms in the background and the garden and all of the wonderful colors and shapes and patterns and textures again when you return to being able to see. So I'm double happy today because I'm able to see again. So yeah, but this week basically 2 days of work, 2 days of illness, and one thing that I'm proud of as well, I finished my online course in coaching. So basically I am able to call myself a life coach now, I guess. I guess. But definitely need to practice a little bit more before I will try and approach this kind of profession, because there's a lot of self-development that goes in there as well. But it goes in alignment with what I wanted to do with my life, like be of service to others. So yeah, that's something I'm proud of from this week. And other than this, there is not much new to give to protocol. So yeah, and this video probably is a little bit long, but like I said, there has been so much has been happening, and I'm just glad I can like update you guys now, and I'm so looking forward to reading from you, seeing feedbacks if you have anything to tell me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I hope we will see each other soon again. Thank you so much for listening, and I wish you all a wonderful day. So yeah, keep safe. Love and light, beloved souls. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye.